YouTube and welcome to another YouTube video. Welcome to my road to my photo shoot. As you all know, I'm using this YouTube channel because it's going to help me keep myself accountable at the same time. So if you like what you see, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button down there. Also, as you all know, I did a 90-day transformation. I used my YouTube channel again, which helped me keep myself accountable for it all the way through. There's the results where I did up there, went from the 91 down to the 71 kgs. And as you all know, I have myself a coach as well. But I said to my coach, I want to take things that little bit further. Okay, I wanted to do a photo shoot, something I really wanted to do. I'm nearly 44 years old. I wanted to show people that it can still be done even at my age. Okay, so there's me in the mirror there at the moment. As you can see, I've built some proper lean muscle tissue. I've still got a long way to go. I've got about 6 to 7 weeks before my photo shoot, and I'm slowly starting to lean out just a little bit, but it's all coming in little stages. As you all know, I am in a calorie deficit at the moment. I'm going to take you through my way of eating for today, okay? But what I'm going to talk about today is what I'm actually putting in now is some intermittent fasting, okay? So intermittent fasting is not a magic pill. It's a tool that we use when you're in a calorie deficit, because when you've got your calories to play with my Fitness Pal, it's like having a bank account allowance. You've got, let's just say you've got 2,000 calories. So just say you've got 2,000 pounds. That's got to last you for the whole day, okay? What do you want to do? You want to go and spend it all first thing in the morning, and then you've got nothing left for the evening. You'll be like, got nothing left. Okay, or do you want to do what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just fast. I don't fast for too long. I don't follow no 16/8s anymore. I just fast up until about lunchtime-ish, until I start feeling a little bit hungry, because I've been doing a couple of my gym workouts in the afternoon. Okay, so what I've been doing is just fasting all through the morning. Tip when you're doing intermittent fasting, make sure you're drinking enough water. Okay, so just fill this thing up and just keep chugging on the water, because it's going to help you out while you're in your fasted state. Other tip I cannot stress about: when you're obviously intermittent fasting, you're drinking a lot of water, so you're flushing a lot of the electrolytes out. Okay, so what I do to solve that problem is I have electrolyte tablets. Okay, so I've got two types here. So as you can see, we've got the citrus, which is here, and I've got the berry. Now, I'm not too keen on the citrus, but I do have it anyway. But my favorite is the berry, so I will be drinking these whilst I'm fasting as well. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll drink the water like I normally do, and then I'll have a couple of these as well in my fasting window, just to help put the electrolytes back inside your body. What I'll do to blunt my hunger is I will have a couple of black coffees. Yes, I've got it in my Star Wars cup. If you like Star Wars, let me know in the comment section underneath, and let me know what your favourite film is as well, because I'd love to know which one it is, because so many out there. But yeah, what I'll be doing is drinking black coffees. Okay, I don't have too many because of the caffeine in it. So what I try and do is I just try and have about 2 of these through the day. So this is just 2 large ones. If I am going to go a little bit further into my fasting window, let's just say I'm on a rest day and I'm going to go a little bit further, then I'll switch the caffeine to the decaf, but still have it black. Currently 10:30 in the morning, so I've been up since 6 o'clock. So if anyone would like to see my morning routine, obviously put it in the comment section for me underneath. You want to see my morning routine, what I do in the mornings when I'm doing my fasting, as soon as I get up, let me know in the comment section for me, and I will put a morning routine for you together. What I'm going to go and do now is, because I'm still fasting, I'm going to go do a couple of chores that I've got to do around the house, because if I don't get them done, I'm not going to be at the end of it. So I'm going to get a couple of these chores that I've got to do around the house, and then what I'm going to do is I'll then show you my first meal before we hit the gym. Right, let's go grab meal number 1, because it's nearly lunchtime anyway. So what I'm going to do is I've got the whole carton of Greek yogurt, so I've put that inside there just to put the protein in, and then I'm going to be using the raspberries because there's some carbs in there, because that's going to just help me fuel up my workout. So 90 minutes later, I'm just going to head down to the gym now, because I've got to go and do some back and some biceps, and then I've got 20 minutes of cardio to do on the dreaded Stairmaster. Absolutely hate the Stairmaster, but it's got to be done. It's only 20 minutes, so let's go and get this done now. Sessions all done, finally done it. Back, biceps, then just jumped on the old Stairmaster for 20 minutes. Getting there slowly now, getting there, it's all coming along nicely. So obviously still in my deficit, so yeah, let's get home, go and grab meal number 2. Right, there you go. It doesn't look like much, but there is my lunch. It's super easy to make, and it's super low in calories. All that is actually 300 calories. and you got about 60 grams of protein in there. I will be putting a video up how to make that one pretty soon, but it's a really quick one. Not only that, you can actually meal prep this as well. Before I go and run a quick Zoom session, I'm going to talk to you about intermittent fasting. Now, I only do this sort of fasting when I'm in a calorie deficit, okay? So basically, I'm in a calorie deficit for those 6 days per week, and on that 7th day, yes, I do have that refeed. Now, when I have my refeeds, which obviously my calories are a lot higher, I do not need to do intermittent fasting. I will basically just start eating first thing in the morning as soon as I get up, because I've got a hell of a lot of calories to get in. So I only use this intermittent fasting for those 6 days a week. The reason I've been doing the intermittent fasting is because where my calories are so low, so let's just say I start eating first thing in the morning, and then I finished eating, let's say 5 o'clock, and I don't go to bed till about half 10, maybe 11 o'clock. I've then got to go from, let's say, 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, starving hungry. Okay, this way, if I do it, skip my breakfast and just go as long as I possibly can, I can then start my first meal maybe off at about half 10, maybe 11 o'clock, depending on how I'm feeling. And that way I've got more calories that I can then play with through the day. So you need to be looking at your calories just like your bank account balance. So let's just say I've got here 20 pounds, okay? This is how I'm going to explain intermittent fasting for you, okay? So this is your calories as well for the day, okay? So let's just say I've got this to last me all day, okay? And I know this has got to last me all day. So let's just say breakfast, I could go out, I could have a 500 calorie meal, okay? That's 500 calories already gone. Okay, and then let's just say lunchtime, I'm going to have another 500 calorie meal. That's already gone. Okay, now let's just say snacks. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 snacks in the day. So you could have one between breakfast and lunch, and then one between lunch and your dinner. Okay, that is your snacks. That is then gone. Let's just say then it gets to about 5, 6 o'clock. There you go. That's all your calories gone. Okay, that's your allowance gone. You've then got to go from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock without nothing until you go to bed. Okay, this is why I do the intermittent fasting. I exactly do it is then what I then do is, right, we've got the money back now. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next day. Okay, so you're going to fast, so you're going to go all the way through the morning. Let's just say you go right up to about lunchtime. Okay, so what you're then going to do, lunchtime, you're going to have a 500 calorie meal for your lunch. Okay, now that is going to get you through your gym workout as well. Okay, so you're going to have a nice 500 calorie lunch for your meal. Okay, you're then going to come back from the gym. Let's just say 3-4 hours later, you're back from the gym, you've changed, you showered and everything. You're then going to have another small 500 calorie meal. Okay, and then you're going to go and push it right through, and let's just say it gets to about 8, let's say 9 o'clock. You're then going to have your dinner. Okay, you're then going to have 2 500 calorie meals. Okay, so you're then going to have that bigger meal you can then have for your dinner. You've even got room to have a nice little cheeky dessert in there as well, and that way it's going to keep you more satiated at the same time. And not only that, you can actually fit more into your diet when you do intermittent fasting, as long as you play with your calories the right way. I'm going to go off and run a really quick Zoom session, and then we're going to go and grab the biggest meal that I've got for the day, which is going to have a lot more higher in dense in calories for me, because I feel like I'm going to need it and I've got loads of calories left to play with. So let's go and run this Zoom, and then I'm going to go and cook up that last meal. Oh my god, what an absolute amazing session on Zoom. I'm going to stick it for you just up there so you can go and have a look at it. I had a few people jumping on that, but that's the first time I've ever run a proper CrossFit session on Zoom. I've never done it on Zoom before. Normally when I do a CrossFit session, I save it for the community hall, and obviously I save it for when we go out on the fields as well. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Each and every one of them absolutely smashed that tonight. Right, I'm going to go off. We need to go and get this, what I need for my final meal. Right, there you go, final meal. So we've got the turkey mince in there. I've got the beans, all the beans in there for the fibre as well. We've got some guacamole on there. We've got some sour cream on there. We've got loads of stuff in there. This one's really high in protein. Believe it or not, this is actually 1,000 calories just sitting just here. There you go. It's now basically 9 o'clock in the evening. I'll be heading off to bed in the next 90 minutes. So I'm full and I'm satisfied now. So my total calories was today, because I'm in my deficit, I was on the 1,800 calories. As you all know, I'm using my Fitness Pal. There you go, just to get it all done for you. But I got the macros for you. I'm also going to screenshot it for you as well in a second. But total carbohydrates was 152. total grams of fat was 33, and total grams of protein was 205. Okay, basically I'm going to stick it up there for you so you can go and have a look. See, the intermittent fasting just helps me when I'm in my calorie deficit, and it just helps me squeeze those meals in later out on into the day, so then I can actually just enjoy the evenings as well. Obviously when I do my refeed days, my calories are a lot higher, so I do not need to do the intermittent fasting. So I basically will just get up, I might just go out for a quick walk with the dog for like 20 minutes, come back, then I usually just start eating because I've got so many calories that I need to get through on my refeed days. You all know my photo shoot is roughly about 6 to 7 weeks away. I'm just getting closer and closer now. It is getting difficult, but this is why I'm doing the intermittent fasting, because I'm finding it really does help. Okay, so remember, I'm going to be here doing more vlogs because I want to keep these things updated, because it's helping me keep myself accountable for it as well. And the comments that I'm getting in the comment section underneath, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, so if you want to see more footage like this, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button down there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.